Glad to have you with us.
Seriously, this is about as celebratory as I get, unless there's boba. Wanda was supposed to become you.
Oh?
Caretaker would not bring back the hunter, so Wanda had to be the new hunter. Replacing you was too much to ask of her.
That was unfair to Wanda.
You see it too. Caretaker pushed her away. Agatha pushed her too hard. Then the accident.
Now it seems I am Wanda's replacement.
Not to me, Hunter. You are incapable of replacing her.
It is impressive how strongly you believe in Wanda.
No matter what happens, I will always be her friend. She was that type of friend to me when I was acting like a whiny child.
And when did that stop?
You cannot replace her, but you are a distant second. How could you possibly know I wanted this? I like to come here, away from all the noise.
It is heartwarming that I am not noise to you.
Obviously, you're better than that. Maybe even, my equal.
What was that?
Don't make me say it again.
My hearing is not as good as it used to be. Better be on the safe side and repeat it.
Your hearing is fine.
Something with the air pressure. Strange is still looking into it.
I said you're an equal, okay? Happy now? You're the first I've met that would probably impress even the likes of Mephisto.
That does not sound appealing.
Better to impress the Prince of Lies than to provoke his contempt. What he respects, he also fears. I will never apologize for being comfortable with my darkness. And neither should you.
The darkness is ours to wield. It is our strength. There is no shame in owning up to what we are and what we can do.
You are right, Hunter. More than right. I needed an ally and a friend like you for a long time. Someone that embraces their darkness and makes me feel comfortable with mine.
I am honored I can be that friend to you, Ileana.
It was an unexpected gift, but one I am happy to receive. When this battle is over, you should come back with me. Join the X-Men.
Is that your plan? Rejoining the X-Men?
Maybe. Piotr would love it if I came back.
What about Nico, Robbie, and Blade, the Midnight Suns? You would really leave them?
Once you are a son, you never really leave, no matter where you go. In any case, I hope we can continue fighting side by side in the future. If there is a future, that is.
Ileana, you and the Suns are the future. At least you have given me hope for it.
Don't get too sentimental on me, Hunter. I was just beginning to like you.
What are you doing out here?
You call that a pickup line, Hunter? You're supposed to ask, "Come here often?" and set me up with a real zinger.
Uh-huh.
Well, since that's ruined, I guess we can cut straight to the chase. I wanted to apologize.
Whatever you are about to apologize for, I accept.
Really? Phew, that was easy. Don't look for anything that might be missing in your room. Whoops, there I am being a jerk again. Sorry, old habits are hard to change.
I appreciate you trying.
Oh yeah, I'm a real tryhard.
Not everything in life is easy.
Well, it should be. I deserve to be a pile of meat and bones who does nothing and gets everything.
Think of it like a fun challenge.
Oh yeah? Convince me.
Not knowing what the journey will hold is half the fun.
No fair. That answer is such a cop-out.
Are you not curious to see what a new version of Deadpool could be like?
Maybe a little. Do you think he's funnier and cuter than me?
There is only one way to find out.
Through time travel. Or self-improvement. You really think I can change? I've been retconned before. Let's do it again.
Change is possible for all of us. You must invest in yourself to make it happen.
I'm no businessman. I don't even understand stonks.
It is okay. It is a process.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sticking around. I haven't made it easy.
No, but you have made it fun.
Right? So, is this where we hold hands and ride off into the sunset? Huh. Telling you my deepest, darkest secrets made me feel a lot lighter. I wonder if this means I can fly now.
I hope you don't mind the setting. Promise I'm not trying to put any divine pressure on you. It's just that you've really helped me expand my horizons with all this supernatural stuff. And along with my horizons, I'm expanding Stark Industries.
What does that mean exactly?
I'm launching a new R&D department focused on magical items and potential new applications. It's going to be huge, bigger than huge, stratospheric.
I am not sure mystical antiquities perform well under the scrutiny of a laboratory. There is always a bit of haziness in their power.
Well, that's why I'm going to be smart in who I hire. You see, I need someone to lead this new division. I drew up a long list of names, read it over, then crumpled it up into a ball and threw it away. Right over there. There's only one person who's qualified to run that department for me.
Who?
You.
Me? Really?
You'll get your own office, staff, access to the most arcane, powerful artifacts I can track down, 401k, gym membership. The sky's the limit. Not even. There would be no limits. What do you say?
I'm sorry, Tony, but I respect the power of the arcane too much to poke it apart in a laboratory.
Oh, I was afraid you'd say that. But don't worry, I'm not someone who takes no for a first answer. I will be asking you many, many, many more times. Persuasion is kind of a Stark family specialty.
Oh, good.
Take your time. Think it over. We'll talk again when things are a little less, end-of-the-worldy.
One can get lost in thought staring at such a force of nature. Storms come and go, ships wrecked, and men lost. But the ocean persists.
Something on your mind, Captain?
What do you make of our chances to get out of this mess in one piece?
The only thing under our control is our efforts. Knowing our team, we will give it all we have got.
We will, especially with how far you've come. I want you to know I'm proud of you, Hunter. You've become a leader I would gladly follow into the heat of battle, no matter how high the flames.
I will do my best to match your high and possibly unrealistic level of confidence.
I already know you will. You've got to appreciate the irony. The kid of the Mother of Demons is the one that will lead us to victory.
I'm really starting to get used to this place. Sure, the dorms are cramped, but it's better than the rat-infested sewers I've spent more than a few nights in.
At least you did not have to worry about missing your train.
Actually, I always worried about the trains missing me. Hunter, can I ask you something?
That is the only question you do not have to ask me.
Okay, well, how do you do it? How do you balance the pull between light and dark?
The light and dark you feel inside are not at odds with each other. Recognize that they do not command you. You command them.
I'm good at being strong, Hunter. I practice that every day. But the kind of strength you're talking about? Well, I haven't worked those muscles in a long time. I'm not like some of these other heroes. I'm no Captain America. Some days, I don't even think I'm a Spider-Man.
I had not noticed.
Those heroes often do what is right, even if that means letting their greatest foe live.
Being right is not always easy, Eddie. But that is what makes them heroes. They do the things they should, even when they feel like they should not.
You sound just like one of them.
You are more like them than you realize, Eddie.
Maybe, but in many ways, I know I'm not. My point is, I feel a darkness inside that I can't escape. But I can focus that hate and point it toward those who deserve it. Those who would hurt innocent lives.
A moment ago, it sounded like you actually admire Spider-Man.
Spider-Man has caused me more pain and frustration than almost anyone. But he fights to save innocent lives. As much as I sometimes want to see him suffer, I know this world needs him.
You may battle your inner demons, but you also help people.
Thanks, Hunter. I'm glad I never ate you while I was possessed by your mother.
Surprisingly, I have heard that before.
So, thanks to my other, I don't often feel the need for companionship. But you're all right, Hunter.
The feeling is mutual. I'm glad to know you will not eat my brain anytime soon.
Of course not. I had half a lobe yesterday.
You've been incredibly patient with me, Hunter. I think it's time for me to tell you the truth.
It sounds very ominous when you put it that way.
As we've discussed before, I'm not used to opening up. But it's important that you know how I work. My emotions influence the weather. If I'm angry enough, I can cause the air around me to turn into gusts of wind. If I'm sad, the clouds will fill with water and cause rain. Do you notice a pattern?
You have only mentioned negative feelings influencing negative weather patterns.
So, you see my dilemma.
Is it only bad emotions?
Not usually. But since those are what I feel most deeply, it tends to be.
Wow. That is intense. How do you deal with it?
Practice.
That does not sound like a way to live.
It is if it keeps my loved ones and my team safe. I need to exercise precise control over my emotions, or else I risk their lives.
I am sorry.
Don't pity me, Hunter. I may not be as old as you, but I've learned to manage. Isn't that all we can do?
I agree. We are given one life, and we do with it what we will.
Not only that, but we choose how to hone our powers, and how we react to their quirks. We can't be passive.
Thank you for sharing this with me. I know it was difficult for you.
You deserve to know. Now I just need a lesson in letting go.
Letting go of your need for control?
Easier said than done, right? Control has always been a constant for me. I can control my feelings if I pause and take a breath. I can control how my team perceives me. I can control the weather. The weather does not control me. Any advice?
Trust that you know what you are capable of. Change is difficult, but you are equipped to handle it.
Wow. That was very insightful, Hunter. Thank you.
It comes with age.
That it does. It isn't every day that I'm vulnerable. I appreciate your willingness to stick by me.
We are a team. Of course I am going to be here.
Never change, Hunter.
Doctor, I do not see a medical journal in your hand. Are you relaxing?
Ah, yes. It was finally time for a break. As they say in my home country, Pame Volta. I'm taking a stroll.
Where are you from, originally?
Nafplio. It is a beautiful coastal city in the Peloponnese in Greece. You should visit sometime.
The only thing I know about Greece is from listening to my mother's tales about gods and multi-headed monsters.
Ah, but you see, the real Greece is even more magical than any of Homer's epics. You Odyssey it for yourself.
I see Peter has rubbed off on you, Doctor. Your pun game is improving.
I may be relaxing, but I have to keep my mind active.
If Greece really is that magical, what drove you to leave?
My childhood was good, but it was not easy. My disease often prevented me from going outside, and my social interaction was limited. After university, I continued my research to find a cure for my affliction. For that, I had to follow the money out of the country.
I know what it is like to grow up in isolation. Your childhood sounds challenging.
I was so sick that my parents worried the outside air would kill me. I spent whole months inside my bedroom. Thinking on the past conjures painful memories, Hunter. It's funny. The more I try to run from my past, the more I realize that my fortunes haven't changed.
What do you mean?
I cured a blood disease, only to trade it for a blood obsession. I'm still hideously disfigured, and I remain a shut-in who endlessly pores over books.
Your past does not dictate your future. You can break this cycle.
I appreciate that, Hunter. We have a word for people like you back in Greece, Hunter. It's philos.
What does that mean?
Friend.
Give me all you've got.
Later.
I wouldn't have thought so, but it's good to hear those bells again after all this time. As hard as Sarah tried to keep you out of the tower, you always found your way back in, just in time to wake her up at the crack of dawn.
I will see if I can find you a treat later.
Got more coil for me?
Ready for more?
Constant innovation. That's the stark promise.
All right then.